I'm really torn about this because I'm not gonna say that I think it's a great budget. I don't. We're all going to find the objections that we have, and I think it's important to be clear about what some of my objections are to the budget. We don't have an increase in the mental health assistance allocation for our schools. Other representatives have already mentioned that, of course, PTSD and mental health is a major issue, not only for our Parkland students who are committing suicide, unfortunately, and we need to address that, but across the board. There's no increase in the Safe Schools allocation. Specifically, there doesn't appear to be flexibility in how dollars allocated to the Guardian Plan can be used for other safe schools initiatives, perhaps hiring more school resource officers. We don't seem to have the flexibility to do that, even though the Guardian program is flush with cash. We have a 0.91% increase in the base student allocation, which doesn't even keep up with inflation compared to last year. Of course, we're all talking about affordable housing. I'm aware of the fact that I'm the only Democrat from Central Florida on the Appropriations Committee. Orange County, Osceola County, Seminole County is getting crushed by the affordable housing crisis. Reports have ranked us as #1 in the nation in Orlando for lack of affordable housing. And I support the money that's going towards the victims for Hurricane Michael, but it's a false choice to have to pick between recovery for Hurricane Michael victims and funding affordable housing projects as we should be doing with the Sadowski Trust Fund. We have zero money from affordable housing from the state under Sadowski for Central Florida. That's a problem. I know that we have focused on wait lists and alleviating wait lists for voucher programs like the tax credit scholarship. But look, the reality is that we have close to 60,000 people in Florida who qualify for important and critical healthcare programs that they're on waiting lists for. We have 40,000 people in Florida on the Medicaid long-term care wait list. There doesn't seem to be major relief there. There's another 20,000 who are on the list for healthcare services from the Agency for Persons with Disability. I don't see a major investment in alleviating those healthcare-related wait lists, which, by the way, are several years long, depending on which wait list that you're on. We're moving in the right direction on arts and culture funding, and I again applaud Chair Trumbull on that. But we heard so much about the need to invest in Visit Florida, and I just want to point out again that these two issues are linked. The reports that our state government has paid for, studies that we have paid for, have demonstrated that 75% of tourists to the state of Florida spend substantial money on arts and culture programs while they are here in the state. This is an important endeavor, and I know that Democrats are often told every single session, well, just vote with us on the budget, and we will work with you. That's not a strategy that I have adopted thus far, but I've heard a lot of positive things from our budget chairs on the willingness to be flexible on matching what the Senate is doing as we're funding affordable housing, as we're funding arts and culture programs on healthcare. And I think that I might be willing to take a leap and try this strategy of giving leaders an opportunity to address the concerns that the minority party has. So I think at the end of the day, I'm not going to indict this budget by voting no, but I'm not fully exonerating it either with a yes vote. And so that's where I stand, and I applaud the leaders who've worked on this for getting it thus far. Thank you.